Hello, Julle. Welcome to my world. My name is Mpotedile, also known as Mpo, also known as Mpo. I seriously just have one name, you guys. But if you're keen, you can call me Umnigazwayo because Le Yishoyam. Today I'm having a shed talk. I'm in a shed overlooking a pond, just having a chilled, calm, and cool conversation. Why don't you just join me? I hope you enjoy it. Beautiful, warm greetings to everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for keeping on. Thank you so much if it is your first time tuning into this channel. Welcome home. We have been waiting for you here. Please subscribe if you like the content, and just stay tuned. Please do give yourself time to go watch other videos of mine so that you catch up and you know what we are talking about whenever we go on. Today's video is a very casual one, chatty, conversational. It is a shed talk. I'm in a shed, very relaxed, very chilled, birds chirping. I'm watching the fish in the pond, just doing what fish do. Yeah, so let's get into it because I'm also in a rush. I want us to talk about letting go of perfectionism, or letting go of a perfect idea of how your life should be. And this specifically is about me. I am sharing how I am constantly reminding myself to let go of that idea because it is costing me so much. My journey in life, right? I have met so many people. I have loved so many people. I've been hurt by so many people. I have hurt people as well. And so I keep on unlearning things and relearning things. And one thing that I recently discovered that I have to unlearn the idea of what I thought my life was going to go, or how my life was going to go, or how people that were previously in my life thought life was going to go for me, and actually be present in the life that I have right now. Because with every thought of of where I should be or what I should be doing, it's making me be and feel like an imposter in my own life, So particularly I'm talking about my job. So I work in retail slash call center, like I'm in sales. Okay, I'm in sales, in a tech world. I really could make it sound fancy, but it is a learnership, that it is a year-long learnership that I started in Feb. And I'm saying this just to highlight how much I have not been acknowledging the fact that I am, in this, like I'm in this, because in my head I'm like, I need to be somewhere better, especially after sharing my story about me being raped, me going through so much in life, and most of the testimonies that I've watched from some people that are similar to mine, they're telling the story later on in life, when they've made it, when there's now a husband, there's a family, there's good blessings that can be seen, and so in my life that's not the reality. But am I blessed? Oh, beautifully so. Do I love my job? Absolutely not. That sounds wrong. Let me just say, this is not I hope this does not incriminate me in any way. This is not where I would have imagined myself to be, right? Very grateful for the opportunity. It has stretched me, and if you go back to my videos, you'll understand that I'm somebody who has previously self-sabotaged themselves. I have jeopardized so many opportunities in my life because of always feeling like I'm not the person that people are looking for. I bring nothing to the table, and that is not true. So this job has allowed me that opportunity to showcase myself and to actually stretch myself out, because it's so challenging, it's so demanding, even the environment itself, but God has been so good. He's graced me with just a beautiful experience even then, so I'm very grateful for my job. Is it where I would want to continue to grow, no. I think I want to explore more. It's actually given me that confidence to know that I want to explore more. I want to just put myself out there, right? But it's taken me so long to admit even to myself that I am in retail or I'm in sales, because I've always known that I don't like sales. I don't know how to sell. I don't know how to sell myself this book that I love with all my heart, so how am I gonna convince somebody? And on top of all of that, there's been so many challenges, like in my personal life, that just make me feel like I'm actually like doing less in life. But just, I think it was yesterday when I was journaling and just actually going inside, and telling myself that you're actually not doing so bad. I'm just going to mention these things not to be vain or anything, but these are the things that I say to myself. I'm 26 years old, right? And with the background that I have, I'm able to rent myself an apartment. I stay in a place that I'm able to pay for at the end of every month, and I work in a very stressful environment, and I'm still able to love, genuinely to laugh, to just smile, to just, yeah. So I appreciate those things about myself. And so I just had to tell myself that I love you, I'm rooting for you. I know it can get better, and it will eventually, but we're here now, so let's embrace the here and now. So I just want to share this so that somebody else who feels like me sometimes, who feels like they should be elsewhere in life, and just know that this is exactly where you are, and this is exactly where you should be, because God is here in the here and now, in the present. He's not waiting for you on the other side where you deserve to be. You do deserve, you don't deserve. I don't know why I did that, because He has the ultimate plan, and that plan is the one that's going to pan out. So your own plan is the one that's just there to stress you out. And so this speaks to just my consistency. I know consistency is like one thing that I always come back to this channel and cry about, and that's mainly because I really struggle with it. But I just know that I invited you guys to my life, so whatever it is that I bring, you guys are already ready to receive it, and I appreciate you guys for that. But sometimes the struggle really be within. The struggle really be coming from myself. But I'm learning each and every day. I have to remind myself that, look, your life is in God's hands, and He has you, He's got you, and it's going to go exactly how He wants it to be. The Bible says, now unto Him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ever ask for. So I continue to make my requests known. I continue to just ask, but also with thanksgiving, and thank the Lord that a few years back I was never where I am right now. And so this level is definitely an achievement, and it is a sign that it just will get better, from here. And another thing that can be denting, especially with us Christians, when there's like prophecies that are really like dynamic, they're big, majestic. I don't know. I'm just trying to say words that are big, and just trying to relay the messages that I have been receiving, the promises and everything, and they're good, they're beautiful, but you're just like, what you've said and what I'm living, totally different. So when are we doing this? But He has really called us into the world of milk and honey, and Father Abraham, the father of faith, had to first call himself and adorn himself as the father of, the nations, before the nations were born. So this thing is a faith thing. This thing is, you activated in the unseen world. And so I just wanted to come and remind us that we just have to activate it in the unseen world, and as it plays out, we are going to be satisfied. But one thing that steals our joy from us is the idea of perfectionism. For the longest time, I've hidden from people what I do or where I am, people that are not in my life, obviously, because I'm just like, I don't want you saying what I'm already thinking. oh, but you studied social sciences, oh, but you're a graduate, oh my god, I'm already thinking those things, so you're not helping me. You're just making me feel less off, about myself, and going back to that pattern of comparing myself. And the Lord has really been faithful in helping me with that. So but yeah, reality is I'm here. Nothing looks cute, but I do. Thanks. I know, guys, I do. And no, jokes aside, but God is faithful. I rely on his strength anyway, and this always reminds me that grace is there for us to rely on him. Grace is there to remind us that we cannot. Oh my god, guys, this fish is so cute. Let me try to show you. It was doing the flip thing. Anyway, I hope this camera still stays in the same position. Anyway, yeah, grace is about reminding you that you need to rely on God. That is why even when you try to forgive yourself, or when you try to forgive other people, or when you try to start afresh, it's really difficult without God. And this is something I know from experience. But when you involve Jesus, when you give it to Jesus, he actually gives you the best redemption. He gives you the best, fresh new start. And so that is why we have grace. That is why we need to always constantly remember that it's all up to him and it's all in his hands. But I just want to remind you that you are definitely the girl that you think you are, and I want you to act accordingly. I want you to just behave as that girl, even though that girl does not have the Jeep yet. My Jeep is coming. Because imagine if you only thanked God for the physical blessings that can be seen with by people. I mean, for me, I literally just had an awesome conversation with a guy from Ghana who's only been in South Africa for 3 weeks, and he said so many powerful things to me. He poured so much into me, and likewise also vice versa I did to him. So for me, those are the moments I live for. But when that thing of wanting to have a perfect life comes, it makes those moments seem useless. It makes you forget those moments. Kanti those are the moments that just make life beautiful. Because I always say this, Ipara will not remember somebody who reprimanded them to get off drugs, or somebody who preached to them about not doing drugs, because they know they shouldn't be doing drugs, or whatever the case might be. But they will remember that person that showed them love. They will remember that person that gave them blankets when it was cold, food when they were hungry. So that is the essence of life. In actual reality, that is the essence of life. Yes, money looks nice, yes, soft life looks flashy, but the peace of God that surpasses all understanding is not attached to all of those things. And as you guys know, these videos are more for me than they are for you, but this is me just living. Who can relate? So guys, let's go on and be strong and be courageous. Take each day as it comes. As long as there's breath in our lungs, it means that God is still standing, sovereign, mighty, and just beautiful. A good father that he is. We are all doing okay. In these uncertain times, in these times where it seems as if nothing is coming together, we really are doing okay. We need to just be courageous. And courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is doing it afraid. Courage is doing it ungazi noba uthembe ntoni, because uthemba uThixo ultimately. So guys, I don't want to make it long. Like I said, it's just a random chatty video. I'm thinking of doing these shared talks. Let's make it a thing. I think I'm gonna have them maybe weekly. I'm gonna have them, not maybe, I'm gonna have the shared talks weekly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you share your story. If you relate to what I just said, please share what you're struggling with, and share if you had any takeaway from this. Share the video with your friends if you can and if you want to. No pressure at all. But yeah guys, just remember, you are loved, you're taken care of, you are thought about. Heaven cares about you, God cares about you, and yeah, there's a whole community of people waiting to love on you if you just allow yourself. I promise you. I promise you. I know you've been hurt, I know you've been burned, but there are a lot of people that are waiting to love on you. So put yourself out there. Love you. Bye. Please like, subscribe, and comment.